Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. I'm super excited to share with you guys how my first RC crawler competition went. Now, this event was at Sand Hollow, and we ended up going from 7 p.m. into the night. Now, depending on how many people showed up would determine on how late it went, and it ended up going very late. So I really appreciate everyone for coming out to the competition. The turnout was excellent. I personally expected somewhere between 15 to 20 maybe would actually show up because the heat was pretty extreme. It's about 110 degrees at 7 p.m. So when 60 people showed up and 48 drivers signed up, I was very surprised to see that many people out and about to go drive some RCs on the rocks. So really awesome turnout. Thank you to anyone who showed up. And I know there were a few who would like to have made it. Unfortunately, just didn't quite make enough sense for them to make it at the time. So I appreciate everyone's support for coming on out. Now, setting up these courses was super fun. I do have to thank my buddy Wyatt for helping me set courses, create gates, and using the terrain as well as we could for these course designs. Each course, we had 3 for people to run. Each course had 10 gates, and depending on the exact course, there were 2 or a standalone bonus. Some of the gates, the bonus was a 3 cone setup. So between the left side of the 3 cones, you'd go through the standard gate, and through the right side would be a bonus, for example. And the bonus would be marked with a bright orange cone. I really have to send out a huge shout out to the sponsors of the event, which are a bunch of awesome companies, so be sure to check them out. I will link every company down below. Number 1 is Sky RC. Sky RC really helped push the event and really helped share the word to get out to everybody who came through his shop. He also threw a barbecue for the event so people could eat for free. It was free to attend, and on top of that, he threw in some awesome gift cards for the first place finishers in each class. Second sponsor, Trail Hero. Trail Hero donated some swag to look better while you're out there on the trails. Trail Hero is a full-size rock crawling event as well as a family event, really, with a bunch of activities to spectate along the week, so check out Trail Hero. Rock Pirates RC, I really have to appreciate these guys because they sent over some of their parts for their RC crawlers. They are super excellent parts. That's what my comp crawler is built with, is a lot of Rock Pirates RC parts. So thank you guys very much for supporting the prize table there. Enduro Designs, thanks so much, Alex. I greatly appreciate it, dude. He sent over some 3D printed accessories for the RC crawlers as well. Threw those up on the prize table and donated those as well. So thank you very much, Alex. And finally, Fabin801, who actually came out to the event and competed in the event. Fabin801 is a full-size rock crawling chassis company. However, the owner, Thomas, is actually very much into RC crawling as well. So he wanted to come down and compete in the event and was able to throw some t-shirts there on this prize table for us as well. So thank you very much, Fabin801. Now, as far as scoring went, I don't do any progression points with negative points, so the scores don't end up in a negative manner. Basically, you start out with a score of 0, and everything you do wrong will add to your score. So if you hit a cone, if you back up, if you reposition the truck, if you have a mechanical issue or you need to winch, or the only negative points you can get is if you go through a bonus line clean. Now, a bonus line clean is -10, so that will clear up one of the cones or a couple backups. However, if you hit a bonus cone on the way through, it's like a standard gate, and you will get the 10-point penalty. So it's a pretty far swing there, 20 points, going from -10 to +10, so you want to go into the bonus lines with some confidence. The event did end up running pretty late because of the 48 drivers that started out. It was super cool to see everybody's rigs. We had a huge variety. We had every kind of RC out there for rock crawling, and it's super awesome to see how everybody drove each rig. I did have 2 classes. I had a Class 2 style 4.75 max overall tire height and chassis rails and whatnot, and then we had an unlimited class where you could use dig or rear steer or MOA cars. Whatever you brought out to run, I would allow you to run it. You would just end up in the unlimited class if you chose to use dig, rear steer, big tires, whatever you wanted. Now, the event did run pretty late and it went pretty far into the night, so quite a few people ended up just leaving early. It was a free to participate event, so I really don't take any hard feelings from anyone that decided to go home. It did run pretty late, and I thank anybody for showing up if they did. So for the unlimited class, the winner was Kevin M. with taking first place and 110 points. Then David Black, second place with 126 points. and Preston Atkinson, third place, 164 points. So shout out to the podium there. And for the 4.75 Class 2 style, we had Ryan Bandley take first place with 99 points, Manny take second place with 100 points, only 1 point difference there, so really close race on that one. And then third place for Riley Armstrong with 104 points. So what I'm super surprised by is that the Class 2 style trucks actually beat the unlimited cars. So everybody there really knew how to drive, and those guys all did awesome. So huge congratulations to the Class 2 style drivers. Well guys, this is my first competition. It's been super fun to put together, and we actually had some interesting challenges along the way. I am looking forward to hosting another event in the future. However, it is simply way too hot right now, and I learned that when I went out there and we all stood around in 110-degree heat. I did design the course to be fully in the shade to start with, but even so, it's still very hot out there. So hopefully this fall I will get some details together about where the next comp might be if I choose to do it again. So thanks so much to all my sponsors for the first event. Obviously, I really appreciate it. And anyone who threw in a hand while we were at the event, there's a few people who jumped in and decided to start helping judge to move people through. It was a huge help, and anyone who helped clean anything up, pick up cones, help each other out, it was greatly appreciated. I really do appreciate all the help that went into it, especially my family and friends who helped me set up the event beforehand too. So I greatly appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you guys out at the next competition that I throw down here in southern Utah. My name is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. We will see you guys in the next one. Keep the rubber side down.